Britney Spears' handler claims she's on meth and that she's in danger. Shocking revelations about Britney Spears have emerged, leaving fans and skeptics alike wondering, is she truly on the verge of destruction? According to a new report, Britney is addicted to a harmful narcotic. But is there more to the tale than meets the eye? Who is behind these accusations, and is there a secret motive at work? Join us as we delve into the murky realm of Britney Spears' health, the involvement of her ex-husband Kevin Federline, and the media's persistent pursuit. The past 18 months have been challenging for those who hoped that the end of Britney Spears' conservatorship would bring about a new era of happiness and stability for the singer. Since November 2021, when the 13-year-old-long arrangement governing her financial and personal matters was lifted, she's been expressing her newfound freedom through a barrage of highly emotional social media posts, many of which feature her partially unclothed. The peculiar nature of these posts has raised concerns about the 41-year-old's fragility, as the years of being under the control of others seems to have taken a toll on her well-being. It's possible that she continues to grapple with the mental health issues that initially led to the conservatorship. Unfortunately, Britney finds herself in an exceedingly precarious situation at present. We have been informed that she has resumed her drug use, with some members of her family alleging that she is now dependent on crystal meth, a highly addictive amphetamine derivative that gained notoriety through the popular series Breaking Bad. However, after spending 9 months collaborating with Britney's immediate and extended family, including her parents, brother, former husband, and children, for the purpose of creating a new documentary, we regret to disclose that this situation is even more deeply distressing than we had initially suspected. Kevin Federline, her ex-husband and father of their 2 sons, confided in me, "I'm afraid she's using meth. I've been praying for someone to bring it to light and for her to wake up. It's terrifying. She's the mother of my boys." Peyton, age 17, and Jaden, age 16, Britney's sons, have made the difficult decision to avoid meeting their mother, citing instances where they claim to have witnessed drugs being delivered to her residence. Her family is gripped with fear, especially Britney's father, Jamie, who expressed concerns that she may suffer a fate similar to that of the late English singer Amy Winehouse, who tragically passed away at the young age of 27. As Britney's ex-husband has emphasized on numerous occasions, every time the phone rings, he dreads receiving devastating news. He lamented, "I don't want the boys to wake up one morning and discover that their mother is overdosed." Following the termination of her conservatorship, Britney severed ties with her family, accusing Jamie, the individual responsible for initiating the arrangement, of being abusive, bullying her, and even coercing her into using birth control. By doing so, she's left her family feeling powerless to intervene. Various family members expressed a desire to reach out to her, but they claim she no longer relies on their support and instead depends on a circle of influential advisors. Those who were once closest to her find themselves unable to establish contact. Last month, Britney disclosed that there had been a step towards reconciliation with her mother, Lynn, noting that she had showed up at my doorstep after 3 years and expressing her love on Instagram. However, the rest of her family has not experienced a similar reconciliation. None of them were present at her wedding last year to 26-year-old American-Iranian model, Sam Ashgari. Jamie Lynn, Britney's sister, is also estranged from her following the release of her memoir titled Things I Should Have Said, where she discussed struggling with low self-esteem due to Britney's fame. In the book, Jamie Lynn recounted an incident where she claimed Britney locked them both in the bathroom while brandishing a knife, an accusation that Britney vehemently denies as wild fabrications. However, Britney would find it difficult to refute her history of substance abuse in a similar manner. During a custody hearing in 2007, a California judge referred to her as a habitual, frequent, and continuous user of alcohol and prescription drugs. Kevin, Britney's ex-husband, informed that at one point when their boys were still infants, he instructed his attorneys to warn Britney against breastfeeding them while under the influence of drugs. In August, it was reported in the Mail on Sunday that the boys had made the decision to refrain from seeing their mother until she seeks help. They have kept their word. They shared that they had gone through numerous traumatic experiences with her over the years. As they grew older, things did not improve. They claimed, for instance, that she attempted to bathe them when they were 11 and 12 years old. During one alarming incident at Britney's home, they found her standing by Jaden's bedroom door in the middle of the night, holding a kitchen knife. Jaden told his father she was standing there with a knife. Jaden and Preston, who were intelligent, charming, and well-mannered, expressed that their concern for their mother's well-being outweighs any anger they may feel, and they are desperate for her to receive the help they believe she needs. Britney took to social media and lashed out at her sons in a manner akin to a wounded animal. Jaden received heated phone calls from her while he was at school, prompting him to stop answering her calls and texts. While contact is not completely ceased, Preston did call on December 2nd to wish her happy birthday. He mentioned that they've had meaningful conversations over the phone. However, when she asked him to visit, he expressed that he was not yet ready for it and was focusing on his education and future. Undoubtedly, she financially supports her son's education and more. Kevin Federline receives approximately $40,000 per month in child support from Britney. While it is true that raising children entails significant expenses, he receives more than the President of the United States, and it's tax-free. When Britney asserts that she spent years supporting the lifestyles of those around her, she's correct. Kevin's plan to relocate the boys to Hawaii, far from Britney's Los Angeles home, only adds to her suspicion. Interestingly, there is a legal peculiarity in Hawaii where parents are obligated to support their children through college until they reach the age of 23. In all other states, mandatory support ends at 18. Britney also suggests that Kevin does little aside from taking care of the teenage boys, and it appears she may be correct. She claims he's a regular marijuana user, which, if true, is legal in California. Kevin and his partner Victoria have indeed provided a loving home for the boys and dedicate their time to driving them to school and extracurricular activities. While the boys may have pictures of their mother in their bedrooms, there are few signs of Britney's presence downstairs. Victoria disagreed and said no, she exclaimed. Britney used to scold Jaden for practicing the piano at her home. She felt he was making too much noise. It was me who encouraged Jaden to practice. Those close to Britney had pinned their hopes on organizing an intervention, essentially a supervised process of temporarily removing her with medical supervision and taking her to a safe place, on Tuesday, February 7th. There were reports circulating that Britney has ceased taking her prescribed mood-stabilizing medication and instead resorted to substances that cause her to become hyperactive and prone to losing control. One of her friends speaking to TMZ expressed deep concern, stating, "I'm afraid she's gonna die." The plan had been devised by Jody Montgomery, a former conservator appointed by the court to replace Britney's father in managing her affairs. At Britney's request, Jody remained on the board. When rumors about the intervention surfaced online, Britney took to Instagram and denied the story, asserting that no such plan existed. However, I witnessed the events unfold. In reality, she had been alerted and this scheme fell apart. Subsequently, a family member of Britney's confided, saying this was the last chance to save her. Additionally, reports have emerged of a manic episode occurring in a restaurant. According to a friend who spoke to a U.S. publication, Britney's current behavior is characterized by staying up all night, sleeping during the day, and harboring a lot of anger. The lack of work exacerbates the situation as it prevents her from channeling her energy constructively. It may be hard to believe considering her immense commercial success, but Britney's father and other family members are concerned about her financial state at present. What do you think of Britney's current situation? Let us know in the comments and return later for more pop culture and music news. We can't wait to hear what you think. And if you don't want to miss a single spectacular update about your favorite celebrities, make sure to subscribe.